Andrew Murray's with us from the Alfa Romeo Club in Perth. Andrew, tell us a little bit about the Veloce. Unusual car, I believe.
Yes, this particular vehicle is a 1964 Spider Veloce, which means it has the higher performance 1600 twin carby motor, and this particular one is quite rare. It's one of only two in Australia, becoming reasonably sought after these days around the world.
And what did you chaps have to do to bring it up to this standard?
The car's been in fairly fine fettle all along, but it's had some light refurbishment and belongs to Rita Quinn, and it's had just some light improvement, but as you can see, it presents very well.
Andrew, do you think we should talk with its current owner, Rod Quinn?
I think you should.
Rod Quinn, as president of the Alfa Romeo Club here in Perth, tell us a bit about your unusual car.
It's a 1964 Veloce Spider. We came across it about 3 or 4 years ago in Melbourne and purchased it. It's one of two in Australia. I think one of about 500 built. 1600 cc's, 5-speed gearbox, very light, and they're a very pretty little car, and it always wanted it. And a chap in Melbourne had it for about 15 years who bought it out from Italy, and it came for sale and we purchased it.
And how about driving around Perth streets being left-hand drive? Not a problem?
Not a problem. It's very, no problem driving left-hand drive there.
And at home, parked in the garage alongside is?
A coupe version of this, and a 328 Ferrari and some other Italian cars, yeah.
And beyond that, in terms of the club, where is it going tomorrow?
The club, we're sort of in a bit of a rebuilding stage of the Alfa Club. We've recently reassociated ourselves with the Western Australian dealer, being Barbagallo's. We're running sort of sprint and driver training days in conjunction with Barbagallo's this year, and the club, is increasing in size. We had a bit of a lull there for about the last 4 years, but it's growing in strength, and we're getting new members, etc. So it's good.
Lightburn, famous for its Australian-built Zeta cars, first sold Alfa Romeos in Perth around 1965, these coming from Lightburn's Nova Park home base in Adelaide, where they were assembled. Electrician and car sales representative Daryl Barrow worked for Lightburn in Murray Street from '67 and says the firm was just finishing with Alfas then, as they had recently lost the franchise.